Hi everyone, just wanted to do a video on something that I'm planning on doing for when the baby's born. As you can see by the title, it is placenta peels. Now, when I first heard of this, I was just like, ugh, just disgusting, but it's not as, it's not what it seems. I think a lot of you know that it's not like your placenta comes out and they put it onto a plate and they say, there you go, there's a knife and fork. It's not like that, and most of you know that, but for the ones, there's just the small number that don't know, it's just where you know, it's much more cleaner than that. Your placenta gets completely dried out, it gets cooked, it gets ground down into like you know when you have like herbs and it's like dry and flaky like little herbs, it gets ground into that and put into little peels. And then you take so many a day for so many weeks or days or whatever. And the idea is that you put because the hormone that makes you happy in pregnancy is inside the placenta. It comes from the placenta, and with the placenta coming away, it makes a big drop in the hormone go down. And I'll quote, like, me if I'm wrong or whatever, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if that's the right word, but I think it's called progesterone, I'm not 100% sure, or oxytocin, something like that, one of the two. And it just basically makes a big drop once the placenta comes away. So the idea is that you take the pills to put the hormone back into your body, and then by reducing the amount of pills you take per day, like each day you reduce it. It's like by gradually releasing the hormone rather than a big drop in it straight away, which is the cause of postnatal depression. And that's the one thing that really drove me towards doing these pills, because when I had my son, I had postnatal depression, and it wasn't extreme. It was quite mild anyway. I think the borderline is you have to score a 12, and I was scoring 15. I was literally borderline, but you know, I think I felt it about the third day I'd given birth, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, oh my god, I've got to take this baby home from the hospital, and it was just such a big change. And yeah, it all just kind of piled on top of me. Me and my husband, we was living apart for 5 months. I was living with my parents. I had no help at home because my mum was at work all day, and then she had an evening job as well. Then I'd go to my husband's on the weekend, and like to his parents, and it was just so hard. I had a baby that didn't sleep, constantly crying, like I just couldn't comfort him. It was just so difficult. And then when we finally did move out, it was even more tough, because not only did my husband go to work, I didn't have my family around me either. Like my mum and my dad would like come home, then take the baby off of me for like 5-10 minutes for a cuddle or whatever, and it was just so hard. So that is the number one thing why I'm really drawn to it, because I'm hoping, I don't want to get postnatal depression. I don't think anybody wants that, but that's the one thing I'm hoping not to get. But aside from that, there's other benefits as well, such as like restores iron back into your body, helps with the bleeding afterwards, helps to shrink your uterus back. Just a whole massive ton of things, just a massive benefit. There's just I've not read any cons anywhere. I've just read a load of like pros for it, and I've been researching it for a couple of weeks, and I found someone that would do it for £150. So I think, and that's about the cheapest that I found it. So I think that's who I'm going to end up going with. So if there's like anything that you want to ask me about why I want to do it, you can. And if there's something that you want to tell me you think that I need to know about it, then please inbox, you know, comment below. Do please let me know. But yeah, that is what my plan is. Really want to do that. Plus placenta peels, and I talked about it in a video quite a few months ago. Like if I was to ever have another baby, I did say that I'd give those a go, and yeah, I'm gonna 100% give them a go. My husband's like, I don't think I can go through that postnatal depression with you again. He's like, I'll do anything. If that's what you want, I'll pay for it. So he's all on my, you know, he's all for it, and he's on my side with it. So that's brilliant. I've got support. My family don't feel exactly the same. My mum and my dad are a bit like, oh, it's disgusting. But I think they're thinking of it in the way that other people would if they've never heard of it before. So yeah, that's where I am with that. And I'd love to hear your thoughts, and you know, like I said, if there's anything that I should know or whatever, do let me know. I'd love to hear it, and I'll speak to you all really soon for another video.